Hello everyone, do a quick little audio check. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Hello everyone. Okay, there's a bit of a delay. It's fine, it worked. Okay, we're going into some Satisfactory off the rip for today. I know I said I'd do World of Tanks, or at least I think I said I'd do World of Tanks. I said I'd do World of Tanks 1 or 2 days. But reason why I'm not jumping directly into World of Tanks is because, first off, I do want to get some more things done in Satisfactory before my brain keeps slipping and I do more things that I shouldn't be doing because I want to do them on stream. And then the other reason why we're doing Satisfactory first is because of tank missions for something called the Grom, which is a tank destroyer. And every mission you do for that tank takes like 10% off the purchase price, which is pretty enticing. And I kind of want it, so we're going to do it. But it's currently 8:50 a.m. my time, and they start at like 9:30 my time. So we've got a moment to kill. I believe my main capture thing works with Satisfactory, or it should. Probably. If it doesn't, we'll have problems. Hey, it works. But yeah, I did get the steel processing up and running. I believe I powered up the awesome sink. And the thing that I shouldn't have done off stream is I pulled some tickets out of the awesome sink, which I did not know would give you an achievement or something. So I immediately rebound the save because it auto saves every like 5 minutes or something, 15 minutes. I don't know what it is. Point being, I rebound the save to like 2 minutes before that happened. So I don't know if we're going to get the achievement again. It was like nowhere to spend it or something. Yeah, it was 3. This is exactly the menu I was looking at. So we're going to hit print. And it seems we do not get the achievement again. Is there a place I can view the achievements? I haven't actually looked for that. Is there a place you can view the achievements? We've got this sink here, so we are going to put a shop here. Because that's easy. Okay, you got the cart, which is a fun little thing. Don't have enough things for it. Management. Yes. We are getting the floor holes. And the pipeline floor holes. We don't really need wall attachments so much because we're not really like doing a lot of floor things, or a lot of wall things, I'm sorry. And you've got customizer colors, you've got little patterns, foundations. Is there anything else that's like one ticket that I can grab? Railings, modern railings, road barriers. We're getting the cup. We are getting the cup.
Official Fix-It coffee cup unlocked. Do not purchase unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups. They have been known to explode and attract wasps. Unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups lower your attractiveness to your preferred gender and/or your sense of well-being if you have no gender attraction or preference. Official Fix-It products can be licensed for your use from official Awesome Shop installations only. Come to the best shop on the planet for the best deals on all official Fix-It supplies, guaranteed.
I am becoming increasingly concerned. Okay, so while that's running, and it is basically everything that I said I would do. You've got the four foundries in the back, leading into a number of constructors, turning out the parts, which lead into a couple of containers, and they split off and go into the thing. And I have my own little piece of pasta over here with coal and iron. That one's a 60 unit iron belt because I figured we need 180 to power up 4 of them. So yeah, I had to do some tweaking. But hey, everything works now, so we're golden. The only thing I really need to work on is the 400 reinforced plates. Because I used a couple of them. And I haven't actually left this running for too long. So realistically, I can English sometimes. Yeah, we only have like 70. And hey, that's still actually chewing through our the screw supply that I threw in there. Yeah, in order to make it go quicker, I grabbed a bunch of screws and just chucked them in the thing. And I am not sure exactly how many we're going to need for 300-ish reinforced plates. I'm assuming it's quite a bit. We can make Caterium ingots. I don't think we have enough to continue the Caterium research in the MAM. And now we wait as we produce parts. Granted, this is only going to get us part way there. Yeah, getting the reinforced plates is going to take a while. But there's a lot that I'm working on and have to do and shit, and having another event pop up is not going to particularly help things. Mentioning the Grom. But it does put some pressure on me to get back into World of Tanks and get through to the Czech lights. Managed to actually afford the Tier 5 Czech tech tree tank. It's the only Tier 5 Czech tank. And that thing's armor is just so trash. But it is what it is. World of Tanks is more balanced than World of Warships in any case. I just went to like grab my mouse pad and try to drag it, and that I might need to get a new mouse pad. Oh, hey, look, another bot. I wonder what's going to happen to... Oh, he's gone. Did I finish making the parts, or did it? Yeah, kind of did. Yeah, let's make a bunch of screws. So the good thing is, once we get the logistics upgrade, I can start mass producing steel beams, and I can use the steel beams as my primary belt material until such time. I'm getting choked up on something. Until such time as we get aluminum? Yeah, because you've got like silica slurry, and then you've got alumina scrap. But that's like really high in the tech tree. That's up there, up there. I was trying to figure out if I could do anything with that bot, because for some reason their message is still like in my chat, which is annoying. Usually after I ban people, their stuff goes away. But it's nothing important. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's make another 50 rods into screws, and then we'll try to make more iron plates. Should be able to get almost 200. I think actually that at this point, screws are going to limit us going back this way. Which is fine. My production lines aren't optimized because we're still in the very early stage. So we have to craft a lot of stuff. But now that I have coal power, and now that we are beginning to produce steel, I could probably start outlining things a lot better. Yeah, there's another 35, so now we have 225. These guys aren't producing iron plates as quickly as I would want. Can I open the map? Yeah, I can. Ooh. What if we like went hunting for stuff? First off, Caterium. That needs 50, so yeah, we definitely don't have enough. And we haven't found any stingers yet. The rebar gun would be incredibly useful, but we need our reinforced plates. Bacon agaric. Overclocking. Yeah, how much does a... It only uses four reinforced. That's not too bad. Huh. Apparently we can't really, like, scan for a whole lot. But that's fine. Let's just run around for a bit, see if we can wait out resource production. I don't need those. I don't need that. I don't need pale berries, the remnants, that stuff, that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Iron ore, bauxite, the quartz. Sort everything. There was a Caterium module this close to our base. Hi boys, how's it going? Spitter. That was the limestone. That looks like more Caterium. Kind of want to go over there and try to poke that mineral, not mineral, power thing, drop pod. I can English sometimes. Oh, he's a big one, isn't he? things? Ooh, 37 plates. That's incredibly useful.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Ada, the fuck are you hiding from me? Methinks the robot is hiding things. I am very interested in picking up all the Caterium and quartz I can get my hands on, because those are the two things that we don't really have access to right now. Caterium primarily because of a distance issue, and quartz because a scarcity issue. And also early game. Ish. I'm still trying to get logistics with the steel belts, so level 3 belts. Hi boys, how's it going? You missed me? Yes you did. I kind of want to go that way, but I know there's a blue. You can see blue in the. I don't know if it renders in on stream, but you can see the big blue moth flying right behind the rocks over there. That's the first time I saw blue this playthrough. Of course, we have been in the desert this whole time, and the desert is the one place blue doesn't go, so I mean, like. I want to ride blue again. Riding blue is fun. But, yeah, last time I was playing Satisfactory, I built a base where blue dives over there. Past a waterfall. Pretty fun stuff. Can I actually scan for Caterium? Yes. And it should be up there. Yeah, close enough. Gonna be an absolute pain to get to. What about quartz? Ooh. Ah, yeah, that's gonna be down overlooking the swamp. Not looking forward to going back there. The swamp is infested with spiders. Oh yeah, here's another thing we haven't collected any of yet. Speak to me, orb.
Follow the veins to the altar and chant.
It still freaks me out. Ah, mother of God.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Yeah, can we establish our connection without, like, scaring my ass off? Thank you. Now, the fun thing is, once you get TNT and some of the jetpacks and stuff, flying around those toxic plumes, those are fun. I should have gotten the rebar gun, because that fuck's gonna hurt. Well, want to see if we can survive? Let's see if we can survive. That was a lot frickin' easier than I remember it being. That was uncannily a lot easier than I remember it being. Am I gonna quit workshop here? Yes. No, this button. That's the right button. Do that. And then they're going to start mining. And then we're going to get some free Caterium. I'm trying to use this as a survey point to see if I can find any easily accessible downed hard drives. I know there's like 5 of them in those canyons, but they're not what I would call easily accessible. Actually, there might be one way up the top here. Again, I don't really want to go into the valley, but there are a couple in the valley. Generating 40 per minute. Can you hurry up and generate 40 per minute? Because I want at least 100 out of each of you so that I have a decent supply. I don't fully approve of the changes that they made to this area, but it does look a bit nicer than it used to. A bit more lush. But yeah, there used to be like coal nodes right over here. Granted, they were pretty cheap coal nodes, but there were a couple like right over here or just over in there, and they redistributed some of them. I cannot talk for the love of God. Ugh. Come on, 95, come on, 96, 97, 98. Uh-huh. Thank you, God. Okay. Let's see if there's anything at the top of this hill. Or if we can even reach the top of it. Well... We can build lookout points, so reaching the top is not a problem. Lookout towers. I don't remember there being a cave there. Could just be that my memory is shit. But I don't remember there being a cave there. It's under organization. I'm gonna put it into raid. That way it's... Yoink. Oh, there's a bit more of a lip up of it. That's uranium. It is not going to tell me anything about the radiation level. Oh, fuck. Okay, we are going to leave him alone. How much you want to bet there are spiders behind that? Oh, I missed the edge. Oh, there's a sphere over there. I didn't see that. Yeah, one of the fluffy tails is chasing after me again. I almost wish that there were, like, occasional meteor showers or something. Just to not even replenish these, but to make it look like there are more of them. Like, if you get diminishing returns off some of them, like, after a while they only become worth, like, 10 of a resource. But I can understand why that would be problematic to people who have factories. Although I guess we could have killed the larger spitter over there, since we took out the one on the ridge so easily. Don't even try it. Don't even... Come on! You want to try it? Hey, you landed a hit. Good job. Now you're dead. You want to try it? Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Hit me. You're a failure. I love it when even Twitch is like, hey, these chatters are possibly bots. So it, like, initially blocks the thing and flags it for me. Okay, that's going to be making our screws. You're making rotors. I don't need rotors. I need this stuff. Okay, that's a good chunk. How many? Okay, so that's 327. I need 73. And we can make 114. We're golden. And in World of Tanks, the Grom event should be going live in like 3 minutes. So once I'm done crafting all the reinforced plates and I research some of this stuff, we'll probably trade over to World of Tanks. Pretty short segment of Satisfactory. It's probably only going to go another like 10 minutes ish, but Tanks is always fun. Well, unless you end up like dying in the first 2 minutes because of getting tracked in a bad spot, but you know, it is what it is. It's fair. It's fair. It's not like World of Warships, which I am never going to stop shitting on. What did we need? 73? We're almost at 60. One, 72, 73. Excellent. Dump those, and the big red button appears.
Milestone reached. Improved storage containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is dependent solely on the choices that you make. Because they are.
Yep.
Warning. Fix-it psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and
The
physical strain
industrial
of your
container.
responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive. Hard work has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
This is what I really needed, the industrial container. Two outputs and inputs on each side. It's great. Okay, so our next one up. Yeah, it's got to be advanced steel. But before we even get started on that, aliens, we still don't have that stuff. I could make 3 protein and 5 samples. I don't think we're going to have nearly as many as that. But let's at least make 3 proteins and 5 samples. And actually, while I'm in the bench again, pull up that. Make 100 Caterium ingots real quick. Pod will return in 2 minutes, 40 seconds. One of the other things I've been working on while I'm just sitting here waiting for this to work. One of the other things I've been working on is finalizing an idea for covers for my books. Because even though I'm going to like e-publish them and try to get them out there that way, having unique art would be useful. And I found some contenders for the spot. It's just that one of them is particularly expensive, but I could probably get exactly what I want out of them. Just not for the price I want. One of them is fairly cheap, and I would probably get a very minimalistic cover, but it's a more reasonable price. So I'm stuck in that really terrible spot of, do I want the exact thing or the price? And I'm just fighting through that. Okay, so there's your 5 DNA caps. We will need cable. What did it say? 1,000 cable? One, two, three, 4, 5. That should be plenty, right? Yeah, see, look at that mess. Imagine how neat that would be if we had the tower. Although, on that note, how full is this? It's not even full yet. And there's your drop pod. Ma'am, alien megafauna. Yeah, it said 1,000. Inflated pocket dimension. Excellent.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
And the other part of that is 500 steel beams that I almost guarantee that we don't have. Never mind. We've got plenty. We've got 12 coupons. Management. Do we really need more management stuff? Not particularly. Signs. Signs are useful, but I mean, we don't really need them. Materials, foundations. Walls. Architecture. Parts. Yeah, these are fun to have. Sure, we'll get those. So that's 7. 8, 9. 10, 11, 12.
Where did you leave your lizard doggos? What's in this storage container? Where did you put the essential components needed to save humanity? Do you wish there was text to prevent you from constantly taking the wrong turn? Disguise your struggles to comprehend the complexity of your surroundings with signs.
Neat message. Not quite as sinister as the last one, which I appreciate. We needed this? No. Over there. Ma'am. Could scan the hard drives, but that's...
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture. Witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sings the song.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Yeah, that's not creepy.
Research completed. Quickwire recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
How much wire do I get? Ooh, that's actually, yeah, we can do the electronics. Or not the electronics, the zip line. I think it was only like 100 quick wire. Yeah.
Zipline unlocked. When equipped, the zipline facilitates travel along power lines, regardless of whether the line is powered. Note: based on previous Pioneer events, Fixit recommends not using ziplines during thunderstorms and typhoons, or while drinking coffee.
And then we need another 100 for Caterium products. Huh. Yeah, and there's Summer Sloop, SAM. Yep, let's get the hand slot.
Tool belt expanded. No alien organisms were harmed during the creation of this tool belt.
Concerning, but not sinister. I'll take it. We need to make like 3 more reinforced things. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we can get the rebar gun.
Rebar gun and iron rebar ammo unlocked. Your ingenuity towards preservation of Fixit property has been noted. You earned a micro break. And welcome back. I hope you feel refreshed.
That wasn't even 5 seconds. Not even 5 seconds. Alright, we need another 100. Quick wire, that stuff. Okay, this might go closer to an hour just because now we're unlocking like everything. And there's 100. Caterium, electronics. Woo!
New
Smart
Caterium
splitter.
research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal. Many Fix-It initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
You know, you really do get concerned about some of this stuff. Can I make 200 silica? Probably not, but it's worth looking into. 160, I'm just short. And that's with all of my quartz. Dang it. Okay, so just checking again. That's not, that, no. Alien tech, as far as we can get there. This, no. Mycelia, more or less. Nutrients, haven't found any bacon agarc yet. That, no. This, also no. I tried on that, but you know, it is what it is. Experimental power generation. You would need 50 of the frames and 100 rotors. But even if we get that node, I don't think we're going to have the materials for anything that comes after it. Okay, so let's see. Zip line. It requires a Xenozapper? And 30 quick wire, of course it does. And that oh no, that was the wrong one. Okay, so I need 6 reinforced plates and 30 quickwire. 8 reinforced plates and 30 quickwire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And then let's just make the rest quickwire, just because it's easy. And we will put hard drive in there. That takes 10 minutes to scan. Okay, so we need to make a Xenozapper. And now we can make a zipline. We need more screws. Need to have at least 100 screws. They changed the audio for this. It's a little bit louder now. Not sure if I like that it's a little bit louder. But dang, is it fun. except when you miss. A little bit annoying. And then the rebar gun. Yeah, you need to actually make rebar. Oh, hey, it's got a crosshair. I don't remember if it actually had a crosshair like that before. I think they increased the amount of stack, or the amount per stack of this that you can have. I think it maxed out at like 50 last time. Does it max out at 100? Yep. Just to make sure there's an even number. Yeah, and then that's going to take like 6 more minutes. But we're already a little bit late to the World of Tanks event, so we're going to get done with that, or into that. About on stream 5. I won't collect the hard drive. I won't do that. I'll have to force myself to remember not to do that. But I might end up leaving this on later tonight, depending what I'm working on, because I'm going to be working on a lot of different things. So we're just going to save that. I'm going to go back to the start screen, exit to desktop, edit stream info, Please ignore the sounds of my Opera GX. And then we're going to do that. And then that should work. And then World of Tanks itself should be updated. I played it earlier today and it was fine. Yep, no updates. So the only thing that changed is the event should have gone live. As I mentioned, still trying to work on the Czech tanks. Apparently the event for the Grom is only available for tier 6+, so it's kind of unfortunate that the one Czech tank I have to work on right now is tier 5. That's kind of sad. And also I'm not going to be able to like research anything for a little bit, at least on that one, because basically just got it. But we can go and wage war on other things. And try to get missions done. Regular missions. The Waffenträger. Okay. So here. This should pull up the Grom. Yes. To purchase. Stage in progress. Active. Beautiful. But this one will earn nothing. Yeah, so I need right around 30,000 experience on this tank in order to get one that actually starts counting toward the event. What do I want to do? I'm thinking we'll start off with our Scorpion. And we'll kind of just go from there. I want to stick around tier 8-ish for now, just because I'm low on money again after I bought that tank we just looked at. And the good news is I'm almost back up to the amount of free XP that I like to hold on to, which is around 40 or 50,000. Purely because it takes so dang long to get that much. And it can easily get away from you if you start spending your free XP on parts and stuff. Now, I have tonight off, which I have to remember because I almost forgot it at work. And it would have been terrible if I showed up later tonight to work when no one's there. That would not be good. So because I have tonight off, first of all, this is going to go for like 2 hours. I'm going to play this for like 2 hours until... I'm going to say right around 11:30. Depending how far we want to go after that is kind of up in the air. But right around there. And then later tonight at around 4 a.m. Eastern Time, which is probably in like 19-ish hours, we should be streaming some God of War Ragnarok, because I do want to get back to that, because that is very fun. Kind of depends how my other stuff today goes. Oh, what the hell spotted me now? There's gotta be a light tank down there somewhere. I'm never gonna get my gun to depress over that ridge. I'm gonna try to fall back to that bush. yeah, you've got planes that crash now. Come on, Bat Chat, I want some fucking payback. Guys, are we just like in a fallback mode here? Like, what the hell's going on? No indication of being spotted. Whoo! I got him. I wasn't sure that was going to hit, let alone penetrate. Centurion's behind hard cover. Where's the tiger? And that rock, probably. There's a house over there. That's what's blocking me. He was shooting. He revealed himself. I was really hoping I could nail that tank in the side. Shot went a little bit low. Oh, hey look, it's the ELC. But I mean, as long as we keep one tank in his cap, he's not going to win. TVP goes running at him. Why did it look like that TVP had like rocket boosters? That thing was roaring across the field. Got a good chunk of money out of that. Ah, but we were bottom of the team. Doesn't count for the mission. Fuck. We should try to get... I'm going cross-eyed here. Should try to get at least one win in this tank. It's not going to count for the mission. It's too low tier. But if we can get some progress done, at least on the research side, get this up towards tier 6, then our tanks will start to matter. Although, honestly, most of the tanks that we're going to end up fighting are probably going to be like 7s. Because the minimum most people are going to play now that there's an event going is going to be a 6. Or at least anyone who keeps their ear to the ground. So, the question is, are we going to get a good team? Am I going to be able to do anything with this tank, or am I just going to get shredded because of paper armor? It's a small world after all. Sorry about that. Trying to grab a mint. See if that'll boost my energy a little bit. A part of me wants to take my Jagdpanzer E100 out. Because with that tank, I'm fairly confident in my ability to get 2,000 damage in a tank destroyer. Only going to take like 2 shots. Hey, it's not that bad. 5s and 6s. Good split. Oh, and we've got a la. Oh, this is glorious. I'm going to get up on the hill just for the sake of getting up on the hill. Heavy Tank 6 is out there. Yeah, I can't aim down enough. be around there. Did our left die? I'm actually surprised that that counts as a penetration. But yeah, that's a guaranteed loss. The playback might bug out just a tiny bit because we've got another bot in chat, so we're just going to eliminate that real quick. How much damage does this thing do? Not sure which tank I want to end up using. Ooh, why don't we work on the SMV 56? Yeah, let's pull this. Let's pull this guy out. I've been using it for a while, so let's actually give it some captain skills. Mentor is a must. Decreases spotting time. That would be pretty useful. I want Deadeye. I'm giving like all of my tank destroyers Deadeye because that's always the mission that hold me up. Impact engineer. Smooth ride. Sure, let's get safe stowage. Apparently the T-24 is still in battle. Okay, let's take out the 56. I was right about having a mint. I got some pep back into my step. Do 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 do. And we got a game. We are top tier against a bunch of sixes. It's not the best matchup. It's not the worst matchup. I'm going to the river. Also, I want that stupid Supreme Commander tank. 764 How did... Are there even that many vehicles in the... How... 764. Yep, let the KV-2 handle it. This is fine. Unless they actually can't handle it. Come on out, Skoda. Hit a rock right as I'm pulling the trigger. That's always fun. Just creeping on up the valley. Good job, 62. That hit a rock. I think he's AFK. That's a bot. Ow. There's the Yag Panther. I need to move my tank. I need to move my tank. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I figured he would be hiding right there. I had to get eyes on him. I was going to try to take him out. Just couldn't squeeze the trigger in time. Surprisingly, I got 2 damages in that one. 2 internal damage modules, which is great. It's too bad it doesn't carry over. But yeah, this is 100% a loss. There's no way. The Skoda won. I mean, I guess they came over the ridge like 1 by 1. That's the only way I can see that winning. Yeah, the bougie into the CS. Send the Mika into the Burza. These guns hit really hard for being low tier. Yep, and then there's our defeat with the SMV. So we're going to need tracks in order to get everything. But we don't need the tracks in order to get the gun upgrade. And that does an extra little 20 mils of pen, better reload, better dispersion, better aiming time. Yeah, let's pull this tank again. Waiting for a matchup. Do 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 do. Do we got one? We got one. Oh, but it's sevens. So I am going to be absolutely useless. There's two OIs on the enemy team. Oh, god damn it. I am going to be a complete waste of space in this game. This is going to be absolutely awful. This gun doesn't have nearly the penetration to do anything. Well, while everyone's going up there to do work, I'm going to try to advance through here. Hey, I got a penetrating shot. Fucking lies. What the shit? Yeah, they're trying to shoot at him back that way. E25 and A20 going at it. OI in the back corner. Them two. Got a Juto. Got a Super Hellcat. Ha ha ha! No, you don't. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yep. Ooh, that stung a little bit. Ow. That tickled. But hey, you know, it's artillery. Am I interpreting that right? That the splash did not penetrate my armor, but I still took damage from it. That's kind of ridiculous. If the SMV can take my spot... Yeah, and I had him move just in time. Well, apparently the CDT didn't really need the help, but 3485 got around behind everyone. Whoo! But our artillery took him out on a blind shot. That was good. I only have one tank capable of really going in, and it's the Burza. It's in the cap. And it's got full health. I appreciate the effort, but that was... They're both in there now. Both enemy tanks are capping. And if I remember right, he's got about a 20-second reload. Yeah, he's not going to get him. It's good effort. What tank do I want to use now? What tank? What tank? What tank? Let's go with the TVP 100. But first, how close are we on? Oof. Oof. Tier 9 to 10. Earn high caliber. You could give it a shot. Let's see what we can do. Instantly. Okay, they got 2 American artillery. Not particularly good, because those things are kind of scary. They got that side, so I guarantee they're going to be up on the... Ugh. Had an air bubble in my throat or something. I guarantee they're going to be up on the ridge in the far corner.
Let's get this show on the road.
Oop, that's a hole. Might have taken a lot of damage there that I probably didn't have to take, but we robbed them of a scout. I believe I was hitting something. I want to be far enough back that they can't see me, but I can still get a shot off at them if they come over the ridge. So he's going to be behind the dune. Also going to be behind the dune. I might help our Pershing, because that Ferdinand and Scorpion seem to be kind of on the defensive. I was worried our base was going to get pushed, but now that that seems to have been dealt with... G's behind a rock. Yag Tiger behind a rock. Can we get eyes on Ferdinand again? Yeah, I got detected. If I run in with the Blesk, we might be able to just blitz them. I bounced the Yag Tiger. The Ferdinand is the one that got me. Oh yeah, I bumped up on the sand dune there. None of them seemed to have taken damage from my long-range shots. I wonder if they all bounced. Or if maybe I was aiming at the wrong spot. What I should have probably done is I probably should have like gone over the edge and tried to get into where the Blesk is now. Alright. Let's take what's that American tank I had? The American Heavy. AE Phase 1. Yeah, I'm typically a heavy main anyways, so this is going to be more fun. We just need, what, a high caliber? What the hell's that? Actually, if I want the high caliber, shouldn't I probably take out my IS-3 twin? Is that the tier 9? We'll look into that next. Right, there already is American, which is not particularly great. Gonna go and position myself towards the center over here. Ooh, that's a 7. The Char Future Game 1. That's good. Ooh, we're already down 2 kills. How the fuck that happened? Yeah, buddy, come on. I got gold ammo. Ooh, can you get a shot at me?
The rangefinder took a hit. We can only shoot close targets. Penetration.
Ooh, he was closer than I thought. Oh, Christ, they are right here.
Working, but it's marginal. Critical hit. We're immobilized. Track prepared. Drive on. Target acquired. Critical hit. Target unlocked. We're done for. Arrows down.
Yeah, they just rushed us hard. Doink. I love bots. That was a noise. We are definitely going to lose that one. I want to see where we fell on this game. Not bad. Did lose money though. Kind of surprised. We didn't even really use like we didn't even really use gold ammo or anything. IS-2 twin. The IS-3 twin. Okay, so we got Brothers in Arms. We'll give him Mentor. That way the crew trains up a bit better. And then... Situational awareness. I do a lot of fighting from the front. Field mod. Yeah, I don't have all the field mods yet. That's just going to eat up my money. Right, let's take this into battle. Has just under a 9-second, or just under a 10-second reload. Yep, the AE phase 1. Yep, lost money again. I think that was mostly due to our use of gold ammo. want to take the AE again. Because the AE is a good tank. It's just a matter of we need to not get flanked and rushed. Oh, that was the other thing that I wanted to look up. I'm just going to like click out of my game for a moment so that I can... Okay, not in that. Huh, there's even a tracking thing for finding the goons in Tarkov. Well, finding them. Knowing which map they're on. Anyways. The reason I wanted to look that up is because I've had a bit of a trouble with them past couple days. Or yesterday. I'm going to bring this thing... I want to bring this over to the hill. For reasons of fuck you, that's why. I just wish this thing had a rocket booster like the Chinese things do, but I mean, hey. Can't have all the cookies. You pick your flavor and you live with it. Haven't found that stupid Barask yet. Come on, Canonian.
Enemy is hit.
Oh, there's a KV-4 back there. Do I have enough alpha with these? I do. Fuck.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. If you even try to cross that opening, the Stritzwagen's going to see you. Sorry, I've been quiet. I've just been focusing. We didn't even scratch them.
Fuck it, I'm loading the gold. Yep, there's your Stritzwagen.
Enemy armor is hit.
Nope, that was the Kunzepanzer. Fuck.
Enemy armor is damaged.
32 health. Good hit. Good hit. Gonna load something that's not gonna drain my wallet. They're either going to come running right down that hill, or that Udez is going to come flying past me.
Requesting support. We're done for. Everyone get out.
Yeah, whatever. Detailed report. Lost money again. Eh. Okay, we need to make money, so we're using tier 8 premiums. What do we got? TVP. Where'd my TVP go? Still on phase 1. Still on phase 1. What's this thing look like anyway? Ooh, crap. Average damage of 800. Penetration. Fuck if it matters. Jesus, look at that thing. 7 degrees of gun depression. That's pretty good. The elapsed time seems to have frozen at 4. Okay, now we're loading in. Okay, now it's good. But fuck, it's a tier 10 game. And this tank is not high enough. Not entirely sure where I want to go. I might try running to the corner, to be honest. have seen people make this corner work for them. Especially because you get shots like right down the lane there. I just need someone to like spot down that rope. Yeah, right here is about the closest I can be. Okay, they are running around on the other side of that, through the town. Should be able to just pop backwards a little bit and snap off a shot from here.
Penetration.
They're completely fucking covered. Our guys are just getting slaughtered.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay, they did take out one of those guys, so I might be able to like reclaim the corner. Jesus fuck.
Penetration. Fall back. Penetration.
Oh, that was the E100.
Vehicle is heading.
I did not notice him in time. And now they're just going to get butchered. What in the shit is this guy doing? Oh, there he goes. Still made 20 grand on a defeat. The Vipera. No, I don't particularly like the Vipera. No, 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 no. 703 Twin. Oh, it is all eights. They do have an artillery, so we are not going to the shore. I'm gonna try to take the left side of the castle. Project Ion. Thought I was playing a normal game of tanks. What the fuck is a Project Ion? VK100 and what's the other one? Oh, they're both VK100s. That's another Project Ion. Bounced. Fuck off. I'm gonna blow up that house. I'm glad this guy behind me had a shot. Pushing the corpse, the TP up. He's on the other side. Gotta adjust my position of my mouse. Yep, that got me spotted.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Fucking. Come on, Blesk. I know he's aiming right at me. He just clipped me somewhere. Oh, now they get the Blask. I did not know I was exposing that much turret. Alright, well, we got about another half hour. Or, well, maybe. I don't know. It's getting late for me. I'm getting tired. Try something a little different. French's, the Tog. Thought I had a medium. Made 11K. Scorpion Stug. Kunstpanzer. Oh, it's a 9. All of my 9s so far have lost money. I kind of want to use that one, but also, like... I never got the giant derp gun for this thing. Don't know what tank to play. You know, let's pull out the Char Future. This may end up being my last one, because I am getting pretty wiped. So, whether or not this is my last one, the plan for streams that I've got so far is in just over 16 hours. Should put us somewhere around 4 a.m. On Friday morning. I plan on going live again. We'll be doing some God of War Ragnarok. Probably do that for 5 or 6 hours. And then Tuesday and Thursday of next week, I'll be streaming at around 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And I do have both days off again. Just kind of weird. But I'm not currently planning on those streams going any longer than usual. Instead, I think I'll do another God of War Ragnarok stream probably on Tuesday. Well, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, somewhere in there. Because honestly, I've stayed up late both my days off, and I'm tired. So, I think this will be my last one. So, yeah, later on tonight at around 4 a.m. for God of War Ragnarok. And then Tuesday at 8:30. There's a 4032 over there. I was not planning on getting hit by a second tank. He's behind a rock, barely. Garen goddamn T. There's a bunch of guys just chilling in the back there. Oh, but he is dead. So I'm gonna go for a reload. Well, I tracked him. Freaking inaccurate gun. come the fuck on. I was expecting to see the STB when he came out of the bushes. Of course, for some reason, even though my vision devices are fine, I don't see him until he's like in my face. I want to go one more. I want to go one more. I don't think we'd take the AE again. Nope. This one. This is the AE. We have not had a particularly good game in the AE yet today. A 9 and an 8 match. Okay, so we're top tier. I'm going to stick up here to the hill. Of course, the problem with being up here is that I really have to hope that... Is your thing going to stop freaking out? If I'm staying up here, I really gotta hope that they don't try to just overrun us again. Because that's what every enemy team has done so far. They just seem to be hive-minding it and overrunning everyone. Sure, the tank that has freaking nothing. And someone's already bought a Grom. And I am in a dog shit position. Oh, eat it. Yeah, he's looking right at my ass. Yeah, hey, anytime anyone wants to do anything useful, that'd be great. Fucking A. Where'd the tiger mouse come from? TVP 100. Yeah. No, let's do the Char Future again. You know, surely if you just try, it'll get better. Surely. Surely in a premium vehicle with premium time, World of Tanks is going to let you make money. Although, to be perfectly honest, that is the most broken thing about this game, is just the economy. You could give every match a like 50% bonus to the credits you make, and it'll still not be enough. I'm gonna go like tank destroyer this in the hill, in the valley over there again. How many TDs do we have? Yeah, quite a few. Most of them have more armor than I do. Ho-Ree, fucking Ferdinand somewhere back there. Ooh, he's a goner. Ooh, I don't know what the heck hit him, but it wasn't the 405. Hello, 1010. How's it going? This is probably my last match of the day, because it is getting late where I am, and I need to be going to sleep at some point today. But yeah, we've been trying to work on the Grom missions. Have not had really any success. Of course, everyone's trying to get the Confederate medal, or high caliber, whichever one gets you progress on that thing. $4,005 ship barn just deleted that poor tiger. My Christ. I should not be detected here yet. Oh, and now there we go. I'm reloading. I'm reloading.
Target acquired. We didn't even scratch them. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Did I just get hit by like 5 tanks? I think I baited him into that one. I think I might have actually hit him. Hey, we actually won one. That does not seem like a lot of money. We barely made anything. Oh, God. Exclusive 3D style. Yeah, sure. Is Project Ion like one of these stupid tanks you get at the end? 113. 277 7x7. E50 off. I don't know. I don't know. Didn't really make any money today, but it is what it is. Made some progress on the mission, and actually just going to look at that. I know I hit the button for end screen, but we are at 2162 of 3000 for phase 1. Oh, and the AE just came back from battle, so I can check that, and that was a win. Need to refresh the thing. 2828 of 3000. Okay. So we basically committed phase 1 in a single day. Which, glory be. And then the next mission is be top player by damage caused twice. So that might be something I take the E100 out with. Because if I need to be top player, the E100 only needs to land 3 or 4 shots. But, yeah, that's going to do it for today. I am going to go to sleep. Next stream will be in about 14 hours, I'm going to say. Because 12 would be midnight. No, not 14. 16 hours. 16 hours. So that's 4 a.m. Friday morning. And we're going to do some God of War Ragnarok. So stop on by. We'll have some fun. Until then, take care. Ciao. And streams next week are going to be Tuesday and Thursday, 8:30. a.m. Later.